The jersey sales chart that dropped last week hit harder than a half-court buzzer beater. Sitting on top, as everyone half expected, was Indiana's rookie phenomenon, Caitlyn Clark. Clinging to the 5th slot, her worst showing since she entered the league, was two-time MVP A'ja Wilson. Between them sat 3 names that would have been unthinkable on a leaderboard 2 seasons ago. Paige Bueckers, Kate Martin, and yes, a late first-round rookie named Caitlyn Chen. For Wilson, whose resume glitters with rings and records, the slide wasn't just a cold statistic, it was proof that the WNBA's scoreboard has moved from the hardwood to the checkout card. Once upon a time, championships automatically translated into fandom. These days, the credit card swipe tells the real story, and fans are swiping for charisma, controversy, and whatever feels new. In 2025, Clark alone is responsible for nearly half of the league's total broadcast value, pushing TV ratings into NFL-adjacent territory and driving merchandise revenue up by 500%. Every Fever game has become appointment viewing, every Clark behind-the-back dime is a free commercial. While Wilson's jerseys wait patiently on hangers, Clark's disappear faster than a flash sale. Here's the uncomfortable math. Clark at number 1, Bueckers at number 2, Martin at number 3, Angel Reese at number 4, Wilson at number 5, and Chen nestled at number 6, an order nobody outside Reddit threads even predicted in April. In a league where digital clout powers everything from sponsorship dollars to arena upgrades, fans just cast a landslide vote for novelty. Wilson's accolades are still awe-inspiring, but nostalgia isn't clickable. Worse, it isn't shoppable, and that reality punches harder than any post move. Fans have turned jerseys into their own form of democracy. No political pundits, no pundit filters, just fabric and numbers, sell or fade, and the ballots are piling up against Wilson. Her A1 signature shoe announcement in May should have been a coronation. Instead, it vanished beneath Clark's $28 million mega deal headlines like a banner ad everyone scrolls past. Merch, once Wilson's victory lap, has become her Achilles heel, and the stats don't lie. But the real blow lands in Section 2. Clark doesn't need gimmicks, she is the gimmick. In her preseason debut, she unloaded back-to-back threes, and within 2 TV timeouts, Fanatics reported 5,000 additional jersey orders. When she whips a no-look pass, social media morphs it into a looping GIF that prints money. The combination of highlight immediacy and everyman relatability has made Clark the face of a movement, not just a basketball team. Even rival mascots snap selfies with her pregame. The last rookie to bend an entire league, this dramatically wore a number 23 for Chicago, except that rookie played baseball on the side. While Clark hijacks national broadcasts, she also drags ticket stubs into a new price bracket. Resale platforms log Fever courtside seats for triple their 2024 value, and arena concessionaires have started hawking Clark Shakes, a milkshake line that outsells beer in the lower bowl. No one saw that flavor explosion coming, least of all A'ja Wilson's camp, which still treats jersey sales like a polite side hustle instead of the pulse of fan culture. Clark's meteoric pull leaves even casual observers asking, if this is year 1, what does her prime look like? And that question leads in a single breathless step to Section 3. Golden State's Valkyries weren't projected to break any records their first year, except maybe in season ticket deposits. Yet, within weeks, Kate Martin's number 24 kit outsold Angel Reese's spin cycle of LSU-fueled hype and pushed Wilson further down the merch totem. Her secret isn't just Iowa nostalgia, it's accessibility. She tweets locker room bloopers, photobombs Bay Area food truck vendors, and signs everything short of parking tickets. Valkyries president Jess Smith calls it revenue by realness. San Francisco never needed convincing to fall in love with charismatic underdogs. Ask Steph Curry. Martin leans into that narrative, hugging fans during warm-ups, FaceTiming with elementary school classrooms, and turning post-game interviews into stand-up sets. She made mediocrity in minutes played irrelevant by turning every minute of off-court interaction into a highlight reel. And as her jersey keeps flying, Bay Area merch stalls start looking like pop-up Kate Martin museums. Meanwhile, Wilson's framed portraits at Aces HQ feel like family photos nobody rehung after the move. But wait, the diehards say, isn't this hype bubble bound to pop? Martin's sales haven't dipped in 8 straight weeks, so if it's a bubble, it's dipped in Kevlar. And the trendline tees up the most unlikely turbo hype story yet, Caitlyn Chen. 6 months ago, Chen's name popped on draft crawls as an afterthought. UConn guard with a silky floater, better student than stat stuffer. Today, her fan page Discord server is so congested, moderators added waiting rooms, the curveball. Chen ranks 6th in jersey sales, even though some outlets still spell her first name wrong. Redditors coined it the Clark Ripple. Anything in the Clark orbit, teammate, college rival, roommate's cousin, gets caught in the line surge, Chen leaned in. She posted her draft night thrift store heels on TikTok. The clip amassed 2 million views by breakfast and turned the shoes into instant memorabilia. By lunchtime, her own jersey overtook 2 All-Stars on Fanatics' hourly tracker. Chen's rise matters because it exposes the fragility of legacies built before the social media tidal wave. Fans want novelty with a heartbeat. If your feed feels curated by PR interns, they scroll away. Chen's goofy grin after a missed free throw spawns meme culture. Wilson's stoic post-up perfection rarely does. And that meme economy bleeds straight into quarter-over-quarter revenue spikes. Wilson's camp could pivot, of course, but the next section explains why every attempt so far has backfired. The quote that detonated the comment sections came in February when Wilson vented that her marketability struggles boil down to being swept under the rug because she's black. The statement ignited a debate so heated that even neutral journalists got scorched. Instead of generating sympathy, the conversation devolved into side-by-side graphics comparing Wilson's private school upbringing to Clark's middle-class roots. YouTube channels feasted, titling clips, "Aja blames race, fans react," racking up 1 million views overnight. Wilson's defenders cry double standard, critics call it victim chic. Either way, the optics bury her jersey deeper in clearance bins. Shortly after the comments, Nike's A1 teaser dropped. Normally, a black woman breaking a 14-year signature shoe drought would spark jubilation. But the announcement coincided with Clark's 8-figure licensing bonanza and vanished beneath the algorithmic waves. Timing, like help-side defense, is everything. Worse still, Wilson's public messaging remains sterile. Her Instagram grid reads like a museum of high-resolution photos, immaculate, color-graded, empty. Clark posts 3-second locker room dances. Martin shows her mom FaceTiming mid-interview. Chen shares a clip of dropping her phone in Gatorade. Wilson posts a sponsorship reel about grind season. The contrast screams louder than any flame emoji caption ever could. So what could Wilson do? Lean into the antagonist role, embrace the booze, trade decorum for drama, turn every road game into theater. Sports history loves a villain redemption arc. Think Kobe in 2001, Serena in the US Open cauldron, even Tom Brady's late career Patriot haters turned Bucks believers. But the first step is admitting the tide turned. Wilson can't keep tweeting "block out the noise" when the noise is echoing through empty merch racks. Another route, team up, not just with Angel Reese, whose personal marketing avalanche hardly needs help, but with someone fans label as her opposite. A joint YouTube mini-doc or charity sneaker with Clark could detonate goodwill and short-circuit the victim narrative. Skip the press release, go full vlog style. Fans trust handheld authenticity over studio lighting. Staging that moment might feel counterintuitive, but brand strategy rarely grows inside comfort zones. If Wilson chooses indifference instead, the math only gets uglier. Broadcast value traces eyeballs, eyeballs follow charisma, charisma prints jersey sales. The formula is brutal in its efficiency. Ignore it and fade. Embrace it and maybe, just maybe, the 2026 leaderboard tells a comeback story worth binge-watching. The WNBA's new democracy is stitched into polyester. Fans punch ballots with their wallets and the election runs daily. Right now, the votes spell a single sentence: evolution or extinction. Caitlyn Clark rewired the league's circuitry. Kate Martin hacked expansion economics. Caitlyn Chen rode a ripple into cult hero status. Aja Wilson, still magnificent, still unstoppable on the low block, has a choice. Keep grinding in radio silence or step into the spotlight she once owned, this time speaking the language of 2025 fandom. The WNBA's new democracy is stitched into polyester. Fans punch ballots with their wallets and the election runs daily. Right now, the votes spell a single sentence: evolution or extinction. Caitlyn Clark rewired the league's circuitry. Kate Martin hacked expansion economics. Caitlyn Chen rode a ripple into cult hero status. Aja Wilson, still magnificent, still unstoppable on the low block, has a choice. Keep grinding in radio silence or step into the spotlight she once owned, this time speaking the language of 2025 fandom. The clock is ticking faster than ever and the merch counter never sleeps. Tomorrow's leaderboard will crown a new champion, whether the old guard shows up or not. For Wilson, the next move may decide whether she's remembered as a cautionary footnote or the protagonist of the greatest rebrand in WNBA history. Either way, the fans stand ready, credit cards in hand, waiting to cast the next vote.